of everybody knowing our names,
Yeah.
you know, and it's more than just, you know, somebody's homeless, somebody's going through recovery,
Uh-huh.
somebody's got. It's about being the person. It's like Harry, Nick, you know. You got Matty, you got Katie. You know, it's about people knowing each other's names. The hub is actually. I don't apply for funding. I try my best to show that we can build it as a community.
Yeah.
So you'll see the community come together. Everything that's in the hub, 99% of it's either donated, upcycled, built ourselves, built by the people. You know, so even the heart of the town room, it's been built by people who come from the streets.
Yeah.
You know, it creates a true sense of ownership in the middle of town.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I want to do. I want to create something built for the people by the people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's so on a Monday you've got support group sessions, you've got stepping stones, next steps. Then you've got the Mombies group parent support sessions. You've got Break Free from Liverpool coming down on a Monday night, which is AVA, Addictive Voice Awareness. On a Tuesday, you've got another group of support sessions. It's Volunteers Day, where we induct volunteers. Wednesday is One Love Choir, the Friendship Group. You know, the Friendship Hub are absolutely amazing people. They taught me so much about life, you know. Thursday, you got the Generation Wrexham, the veterans, model making classes. You got the People's Library on a Friday. And then we have the events on a Saturday and Sunday. So the idea is as much social impact Monday to Friday, and then a Saturday and Sunday it's a vibrant events and activities venue. So I might pull it off one day.
Excellent. It's fantastic, honestly. And we were talking in the first half about what's going on in Ukraine. People are donating like you've never really experienced before in our generation, really. Are people dropping stuff off at Yellow and Blue? Is that what's happening?
Yeah. So the heart of the town room was filled within like 3 hours.
Yeah.
You know, we had to turn away vans. You know, vans from like Bolton, Manchester. You know, because that many people in Wrexham were bringing stuff down. So I suppose with it being yellow and blue and Ukraine being yellow and blue, and you'll see the artwork in the hub. It's you know, there's a sunflower because we all had to wear a sunflower to Sam's funeral. You know, it's one of the flowers that that's traditionally yellow and blue. You know, it's the Yab pub.
Yep.
And these are the signs of Ukraine as well. You know, and I think it's gone worldwide. This community help, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, it's really is like I've been glued to the news the last week, probably like everybody else.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
when you see what people are going through, and you see how much effort's going into Wrexham community, I love Wrexham community. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I think it's so unique in we look after our own, you know, but then we're showing now that we don't just look after our own, we look after others.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, definitely. And what would you suggest people donate, or can it literally be anything?
Yeah, well, we had a message yesterday saying all places are full.
Yeah.
You know, so they don't need any more donations. But it's toiletries. You know, the amount of children that's coming through the Polish border. You know, and they can't carry their nappies, they can't carry their clothes. It's. What you need everything, don't you?
Yeah.
Not, you know, when something like this happens, you sort of just pick up your keys, get out the door, and you get onto a train and get out of there.
Yeah.
You know, it's quite sad, you know, to see what's going on in the hub at the moment. There's clothes, babies' clothes, prams, there's toiletries, there's food, there's soups, there's all sorts. You know what I mean? I think, you know, the best thing to do is follow what what they're saying on Avow. You know, because they're doing shout outs all the time. Avow is an absolutely amazing organisation in the heart of town. You know, we follow whatever they ask. You know, we really do. So follow the Avow page, see what they're shouting out for, and like Anna's messaged me yesterday saying that everything's full. You know, the lorries that are going over to Ukraine are full. There's warehouses full of stuff. It's it's phenomenal, isn't it? You know,
it is. It really is, and I think. The worry is if people turn up yesterday and they say, oh, we've got no room for it, they might go, oh, I won't bother then.
Yeah.
But the idea is that's all going to be emptied soon.
Of course it is.
And they're going to want more.
Yeah. So that's why I'd say keep an eye on the Avow page. You know, that it's Anna Buckley who's actually organising it with PISC. You know, and to me, if you just keep an eye on what they're doing, and we try and follow suit and help as much as we can.
Yep.
I know the Enterprise Hub's doing absolutely amazing. You know what I mean? It's, you know, Pete over there. He's filled up, I think, 2 rooms. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and there's factories in the industrial estate, F Jones, with you know what they're doing. There's somewhere in Fly. You know, there's lots of places. I think, you know, as it gets emptied.
Yeah.
keep an eye out and see what we need to do.
Yeah.
You know, because this isn't going to go away.
No,
You know,
it's not going away anytime soon, and it's terrific what you guys do at Yellow and Blue. You know, I mean, it is absolutely fantastic, and it's not difficult to spot when you walk past it. But if you don't know it's there, you might not walk past it. Tell everyone where you are.
It's in Embley Street, and as you walk past, so like I said, everything that we've got is been built, upcycled, or donated. And the heart that you see outside was actually an old wedding prop from one of my friends.
Oh, right.
And he said, "Oh, there's a love heart in the lockup if you want it." And we went down there. It's broken and battered, and I was like, "Yeah, that's great. We'll have it." And
Yeah.
you know, a couple of the others who were involved with was like, "Pete, you got to stop bringing all this junk here." You know, but we got this love heart. We put it together, and you know, Kerry Evans, who's the disability liaison officer from Wrexham Football Club, come down and painted it with us.
Right.
You know. And then we put it up, and we secured it to the wall outside. Now it's a focal point, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if you're walking towards Explore or down Hembley Street, you can see the big yellow and blue heart. You know, it's been the focus point of live singers, events, and you know, you can't miss us once you find us.
No.
You know?
No, definitely. And it's been a brilliant event here today. You must be absolutely thrilled how this has gone. Forget about the score. That's not an issue.
It's not.
But you actually had a really good for the first half. Bearing in mind you're letting 6 goals, whatever you let
Yeah,
in.
don't talk about the score. Yeah, that's
No, but you did save a lot more than you let in. And you had a good game,
we did,
actually.
Yeah, I think that's the first time I put a football kit on for about 20 years, I think.
Yeah.
And they all wanted me to play, and I was like, oh, go on, I'll go in goal, you know what I mean? I don't know whether you can see, but I can't grip the microphone. I hurt my finger, and I tried a little bit in defence the second half, and my foot's not too good. I'll use my foot as an excuse. I think it was more that I was blowing at me. But, you know, it's, like I said, you know, when you're playing amongst these guys, they're going to come off after. To the police, you know, it's amazing that they're playing like the community clubs, but to these guys, they're going to remember this for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
remember that time we played on Wrexham's training pitch? Remember that? You know, they won't even remember the score. They won't remember the score tonight.
But it's,
you know?
I mean, the guys at Dave Smith at the police, the scores are relevant.
Yeah.
It's about the event. It's about bringing everyone together, the inclusivity of it all.
Just, you know, the opportunity of playing on the same pitch as like Gareth Bale's played on. You know, for Wales have trained on this pitch.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Like, you know, it's.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think they realise that they will do after. I think they'll feel it after as well.
Yeah.
You know, but
what is it actually like to run on that pitch? Because it looks like a carpet.
makes me run 5 miles an hour faster.
Really?
You know, it's like, you know, when you get new trainers as a kid.
Yeah.
And you think, no, seriously, it's absolutely amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
What is it? It's a 4G pitch, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But there's
absolutely fantastic. The facilities here, you know, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know.
I know. Of course, Wrexham trained here. Now it's the Welsh,
Yeah.
the international. I don't know if the ladies are training here, but I mean, it's professional setup, and you can't get past it really. I mean, it's what's all the black stuff that comes up off the floor?
I think
it's
it's
not
like,
really good for the radio. This, but I've always wondered. It's like there's like coal or something.
it's like a rubber, isn't it? I think it's like a drainage tool.
Oh right, okay.
It's either, I think so.
Every time the ball bounces, there's a load of black stuff
That's
pops
what
up.
put me off. That's why we're 6-0 down. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sure. I went and got these trainers this morning, as you can see. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. So, you know, I wasn't really prepared for it. It was like a last minute, you know, journey to Sports World in town, and. But yeah, it's been fantastic. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming down here as well.
Not a problem at all. It's actually a joy to come down and experience these matches because, you know, as you say, I think as well with the police, I think they've had really bad press over the last few years, especially like since lockdown first started, and it was a weird kind of juxtaposition that people were going, well, we need the police, but everyone seems to be giving them an hard time. Yeah. So now to sort of see them as human beings, if you like.
It's like I say to all the lads, you know, we work with a lot of people from the homeless temporary house community, from rehabilitation, you know, and the stigma attached to the police and the stigma attached to them.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you've got to sit down at the same table, lower your barriers,
yeah.
and realise that everybody's just coming into work and doing the same job, and they've got roles and responsibilities.
Yeah.
You know, they all follow guidelines, you know, and I can't imagine how difficult it was to follow the guidelines, because I don't know whether you found it difficult, but with them changing every other week,
yeah,
a lot of us didn't really know what was happening.
No.
You know, you get used to one rule, and then another rule will come in.
Yep.
And you know, there's different opinions out there. You know, and I think, you know, to see them coming together on the pitch today as part of a community, you know, initiative, that's what Breaking Barriers is about.
Yeah.
You know, and it's realising that, you know, just nearly scored then. It's realising that, you know, these people are turning up. You know, I'm sure there's like a couple of family members down there. You know, it's the same as us. You know, it's the same as us.
Yes.
And I think, you know, with, you know, Harry's over there now, you know, 4 years ago he wouldn't have entertained playing with the police. You know, he's there today and he's like, he's having a bit of banter with them, and I think that's what it's all about. You know, that is really what it's all about.
Yeah, definitely. It's a little bit. Remember, like when you were in school and you saw your teacher in town on Saturday. It was like that's too weird for me. That I can't get my head around that at all. But no, they are. They're all. They're great guys and gals at the police in the police team, and yeah, it's fantastic.
I've found them really approachable, you know, and I know Dave's doing it for the right reasons.
Yeah,
you know, he really is. And when we got on there the first 10 minutes, I thought they're fit, they're healthy. You know, this is going to be a longer 90 minutes, but it's slowed down a little bit now, and I can see them, you know, they're enjoying themselves a little bit more. And, you know, it's been fantastic.
Brilliant. Well, thanks for coming to speak to us. Really appreciate it. It's excellent. It's excellent work that you do at Yellow and Blue. It really is. And as you say, whatever the weather, whatever's going on in your life, go and get yourself down Yellow and Blue, grab yourself a coffee, and it really is terrific. And yeah, congratulations with everything you've done, man.